Goldman Sachs reportedly planning Bitcoin trading desk. Wall Street appears to be warming to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Investment firm Goldman Sachs plans to create a trading desk to handle digital currencies by the middle of next year. Bloomberg News reported Thursday, citing sources described as familiar with the company's strategy. However, concerns over how to secure the assets persist. One source told the news agency, "In response to client interest in digital currencies, we are exploring how best to serve them," a Goldman spokesman said in a statement. The move would make Goldman Sachs one of the first major Wall Street firms to create a market for cryptocurrencies, which have grown wildly popular in recent weeks with the skyrocketing valuation of Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency traded at nearly $20,000 per coin on Sunday, nearly double its value 3 weeks ago, when it had yet to surpass the $10,000 threshold. Bitcoin is currently trading at $14,964, according to data from digital currency information site CoinDesk. Bitcoin's market capitalization stands at $248 billion. CoinDesk reports, greater than the vast majority of S&P 500 companies, including Dow 30 Components, Boeing, Disney and GE. The cryptocurrency, which made a name for itself by allowing for anonymous transactions, has experienced a massive run in 2017. On January 1 this year, Bitcoin was priced at just under $1,000. Still, the cryptocurrency's lack of government backing and regulation has led to volatility. The skyrocketing value has also attracted some of the more nefarious elements of the internet. A handful of cryptocurrency concerns have fallen victim to security breaches, including marketplace NiceHash, which earlier this month revealed that hackers stole the contents of its virtual wallet, making off with digital currency reportedly worth more $60 million. Regulators are also warning of the dangers associated with investing in virtual currencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Jay Clayton, chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, reminded investors earlier this month that cryptocurrency and initial coin offerings ICOs hold substantially less investor protection than traditional securities markets, creating an environment ripe for scams and market manipulation. What happened to Danny Ocean in Ocean's 8? The teaser trailer may have dropped a major reveal. As today illustrated for many movie fans, there's no better way to spend a Monday than daydreaming about the Ocean 8 team planning a heist. However, there's one detail in the preview of the upcoming Sandra Bullock-led film that has fans of the original trilogy a wee bit distracted. The Ocean's 8 teaser reveals Danny Ocean is dead. Maybe. In a franchise where deception is the name of the game, you can't take anything at face value. Also, George Clooney, who brought Danny to life with his roguish charm, is a producer on the film. So, what happened to Danny Ocean? That question could be what's driving his sister, Debbie, to plan a heist of her own. There are only 2 lines of dialogue in the teaser, but the 15-second promo couldn't possibly be more action-packed. Not only does the video introduce the 8 main characters played by Bullock, Cate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Mindy Kaling, Rihanna, Sarah Paulson, Awkwafina, and Helena Bonham Carter, it also hints at the movie's plot. Details about the movie have been largely kept quiet. But according to People, Ocean's 8 will find Debbie following in her brother's footsteps in more ways than one. Just like Danny, Debbie is an ex-con who immediately decides to return to a life of crime after being released from prison. In the teaser, she claims that she's plotting a heist because it's what she's good at, but there has to be more to Debbie's story. And the chances that part of her motivation involves Danny and his possible death are high. Danny followed a similar arc in Ocean's 11. After being released from prison, he violates his parole to head to Las Vegas, where he recruits a team to help him rob 3 casinos at once. Throughout the trilogy, he's seen as suave and calculating, The only person capable of throwing him off his game is Julia Roberts' Tess, but his love for her isn't enough to make him walk away from his work as a professional thief. It's easy to imagine that a heist gone wrong could have ended Danny's life. His line of work is dangerous, and Danny never could say no to a job. In the teaser, Debbie is seen sitting in front of Danny's tomb with a glass of wine. Maybe she's toasting her brother living his life to the fullest. According to Entertainment Weekly, Danny and Debbie were estranged, which seems like a shame, since they shared a love for running cons. Their estrangement, combined with Danny's death being recent, his tomb is marked 2018, suggests Debbie didn't get a chance to reconnect with her brother before his passing. Debbie's plan to snag a priceless necklace at the Met Gala may be her way of paying tribute to Danny, while also making off with some sweet cash, of course. Then again, it's entirely possible that Danny isn't dead at all. In this franchise, nothing is ever as it seems, so Danny may have simply faked his death to spend the rest of his life with Tess. A man who has run as many cons as Danny has would have to disappear if he had any hope of living the simple life. Whether or not Danny is dead or alive, his tombstone feels symbolic. The torch is being passed to Debbie and her crew. Ocean's 8 could be the beginning of a new era for the Ocean franchise. And it's one that's already full of fascinating, crafty women ready to pull off a heist to remember. With or without Danny and Clooney, it sounds like Ocean's 8 is going to be a blast. Ocean's 8 teaser is George Clooney's character dead. Video. Warner Bros. Has released a 15-second teaser for Ocean's 8 ahead of the full trailer, which will be released Tuesday. The big reveal from the teaser asks the question, is George Clooney's character Danny Ocean dead? At the 10-second mark in the trailer tease, Bullock's character, Debbie Ocean, is seen standing in front of a grave with the name Danny Ocean inscribed on it, stating that he died or faked his death in 2018. The Crime Caper, a spin-off of the Ocean's 11 franchise, is directed by Gary Ross. He has described it as a continuation of director Steven Soderbergh's Ocean's 11 trilogy, which starred Clooney, Brad Pitt, Don Cheadle, Matt Damon and Julia Roberts. Along with Bullock, Ocean's 8 also stars Rihanna, Mindy Kaling, Anne Hathaway, Cate Blanchett and Sarah Paulson. The three previous Ocean's movies combined to make $426 million domestically and $1.1 billion worldwide. 2001 Seconds Ocean's 11 was a remake of a 1960 film of the same name starring Rat Packers Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop and Peter Lawford. The log line for Ocean's 8 reads, "The tide will turn as Debbie Ocean Sandra Bullock attempts to pull off the heist of the century at New York City's star-studded annual Met Gala. Her first stop is to assemble the perfect crew: Cate Blanchett, 9-Ball, Rihanna, Amita, Mindy Kaling, Constance, Awkwafina, Rose, Helena Bonham Carter, Daphne Kluger, Anne Hathaway and Tammy Sarah Paulson. The three previous Ocean's movies combined to make $426 million domestically and $1.1 billion worldwide. 2001 Seconds Ocean's 11 was a remake of a 1960 film of the same name starring Rat Packers Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop and Peter Lawford. The log line for Ocean's 8 reads, "The tide will turn as Debbie Ocean Sandra Bullock attempts to pull off the heist of the century at New York City's star-studded annual Met Gala. Her first stop is to assemble the perfect crew: Cate Blanchett, 9-Ball, Rihanna, Amita, Mindy Kaling, Constance, Awkwafina, Rose, Helena Bonham Carter, Daphne Kluger, Anne Hathaway and Tammy Sarah Paulson. Why do you need to do this? We finally have our first glimpse of footage from Ocean's 8 in the form of a 15-second teaser ahead of a full trailer coming on Tuesday." Blanchett S. Lou asks that encompassing question of Sandra Bullock's Debbie Ocean, the estranged sister of George Clooney's Danny from the previous Ocean's films. In this new film, Debbie recruits 7 other women to help her pull off a jewelry heist at the annual Met Gala. And the answer to Blanchett's question might be found in this new footage, which appears to tease the death of a major character in the Ocean's franchise. At the 10-second mark in the trailer tease, Bullock's Debbie Ocean is seen standing in front of a grave for Danny Ocean. Under his name, it reveals that he died, or could it be, faked his death in 2018. The newly released video also includes Blink and ULL Misset snippets of the rest of the team, including Mindy Kaling, Rihanna, Helena Bonham Carter, Anne Hathaway, Sarah Paulson, and Awkwafina. "It's really fun," Bullock recently told You of making the film. "Imagine all 8 of us crammed into a makeup trailer in the morning. You think that it would be disastrous, but it was heaven, all of us just sharing information. All of us doing 3 jobs with families, our other jobs, the juggling. And then we get to shoot this movie together." Ocean's 8 is directed by Gary Ross from a script he co-wrote with Olivia Milch, Clooney and Steven Soderbergh, the guys behind the first Ocean's remake, are producing. This teaser is only the latest drip in the steady release of promotional material from Warner Bros. The stylish poster, with the 8 women fabulously assembled, was released last week, and this teaser is meant to amp up anticipation for the full trailer's debut on Tuesday.